Season 2 whatever episode, I don't know when I'm uploading this, but Season 2 whatever episode of Myth Hunting. I am going to do this really fast, because this game doesn't like me recording. So, this person, Agony, she's Dark1's assistant, which Dark1 is Sue, creator of the game. Not a really good person, don't really want to get on her bad side, but this person does like breaking the fourth wall. Anyways, to the next pit stop. Here's our next pit stop. We have a graveyard, looking a little bit like this, and a shrine that says, "In all my years of being stoltest, I've learned that even a fool can be a king, stoltest ist." And if you come right on over here, we've got a little cave in. It seems like it's holding a ghost. There's nothing really important in the graveyard, but there is actually something very important in the graveyard that I'm going to come back to later, because if I go to it right now, then they'll get mad at me. Anyway, to the next pit stop. This is our next pit stop, and this is a cafeteria. There's nothing too important here, but it's a cafeteria. There's some notes written on these napkins. If you want to go here, check it out for yourself. I highly recommend it. To the next pit stop, which would be this tower to the left of the cafeteria, and nothing too important is here, but this says punishment, which is the code of the jail, or whatever you want to call it. But up there is a code, which is punishment, and if you type that exact phrase, it will open the dungeon where all the cells are held. I will go back to that later, because I don't want to get caught right now. Anyways, on to the next pit stop. Our next pit stop is right here, in between the cafeteria, the outer walls, and the actual castle. It is whatever this picture is, depicting something, and it says he can't look away. Nothing too important, and if you go just in here, you've got yourself the throne room and the thrones. Do not sit on these, they will punish you for that. And then it's pit stop. And our next pit stop would be the library, and there's nothing too important that I found here besides this note, which reads, "Chaos, I am grateful for your visits here in the castle from your neighboring village. With your help, much can be completed. Your kindness continues to show." Now anyways, that's all I can find in this library. I recommend you check this out for yourself, see if you can find anything. On to the next pit stop. This pit stop would be the right bedroom on the right side of the castle, and there's nothing important here besides this note, which reads, "It's been a long time since King's death, and the death of half of the kingdom. Sometimes I still have nightmares of him harming me again, but they all get what they deserved." And anyways, now on to the next pit stop. There's nothing particularly important about this room, but I do believe you can open this chest somehow, some way. I'm not sure about that, but you should figure out a way to do that anyways. And there's this note that reads, "Father, I know you won't listen to me, but could you please put those bottles away? I'm getting too much, and I'm worried Dash missed." Now, anyways, I'm going to go to the next pit stop. This right here is a hidden room. If you get to the left of the castle, it's the first door you're going to see. There's nothing in here that I can see from using shift lock, but I might... Sorry. It does seem like there might be a way to get into this, and if there is, then you should probably tell me so I can find my way into it and explore it for myself. Thank you, and on to the next pit stop. And our last pit stop would be this bedroom, dormitory, whatever you want to call it, inside the castle. And the only particular interesting thing in this room is this note right here about the plague doctor. It says, "I have had many patients with this flu going around. Many have died, sadly. I've been feeling kinda ill myself, but that will not stop me from treating others that have it, plague doctor." Now, I'm going to try to get to the other two things which I wanted to talk about, which is the grave and the dungeons. That will be all for today's video. Okay, I'm going to be real quick about this next part. I'm going to jump into that, read it out to you guys, and then you guys should be able to, okay, so inside of it, okay, yeah, you can read it from here. I don't know if you guys can read it very well, but it's Scottish. I can't pronounce Scottish very well, so Tai mi blesti. It translated by Google Translate to unlock, which is very interesting. It means that something or someone, I don't know, I really have no meaning, so I probably shouldn't try explaining this, but the next stop will be the dungeon. If you type punishment with a dot in the chat, "Why is she blocking that note?" you get into the dungeon. I'm going to try to lead her down. Why is she blocking that note? Great. If I can get it to read, why did they have to give me away? Anyways, yep, that's all I needed. I showed you what I wanted to show you in the dungeon, and now I showed it out in the dungeon, is that note, which means something. I have no idea what it means. But it has symbol in them, probably, for something. You guys can try to figure that out. That is probably all for today's video. I might showcase some characters. I don't know. I don't really feel like it. But okay, yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to get a picture on the screen. But Jolly Jester is a jester who can travel dimensions and also locked, I don't know, part of him in the back of his mind, literally. And then there's Sue, the creator, who also threatened me with a sword and said don't record here, but I did anyways because I really do not care. And yeah, I think that's all there is. I highly encourage checking this game out for yourself and trying to figure it out. But after this video, they'll probably take the game down anyways. So, to the outro, I guess.